Hey guys. Well, now I really feel like an asshat because Johnny is still on with Susan. Hey guys. I am not muted. Well, hold, now I really feel like an asshat. There. Hey guys, please do not leave Susan and Johnny's. This is not my regular time or night. I'm sorry I wasn't here last night. I don't know, moving slow. And I thought of what I wanted to do in Creepy Baby late and was not ready to go on last night. Ha! Look at me not be ready. Hey, Nicole, Jean, Elizabeth, Miss Karen, long time. It's so nice to see you. Hey, T. Darla, my darling fiend. It is awesome to see you guys. You're going to think this is cool. I'm pretty excited. This is a fun technique. I'm techniquing. Wait till 87 finds out. And I really am. I'm hoping that you guys are bouncing between Johnny and here because I was lurking in the chat, but I didn't want to say anything and be like, oh, well, I'm going on. Ugh. Hey, Sandra. It was nice to see Susan on with Johnny. I missed the beginning. What did they do? Did they make something awesome? I've been running around like a lunatic because it's what I do. I know, Nicole, right? We're techniquing. Oh, no, Sandra, are you driving the bus? What? No, really, you guys, I'm sure that they're doing fun stuff. Definitely stay over there and hang out. Oh, I have to put lotion on. I forgot. Lotion with me, people. The downside of all that hand washing, man, my hands are little crispy claws. Sandra, you're so rude. Hey, Kim. How was your Memorial Day Friday treating you? The bus is warming up. Kim, Johnny is still on with her Ephemera Friday. And Hottie Popo, Susan, my Jeff, was on with her. And when I scheduled this afternoon, I didn't think that Johnny would still be on, and I feel terrible. Hey, JJ, I am not ignoring your email, my friend. I got it. I'm just running slow. You just woke up? Your sleep schedule's as weird as mine, Jennifer. Oh, okay, Nicole. Sorry, I know that's rude, right? Are you guys finding with all the hand washing that your hands are crispy? And so much paint and garden dirt. It's so weird to have them so short. I'm still not used to it. I just lopped them off. Figure I'll start again when the salon's open. Yeah, you too, Nicole. Yeah, I'm just rubbing it into my poor little crunchy knuckles. Aw. Kim, it's not really creepy baby time, though. I ripped you guys off last night because I wasn't ready. And we had a couple really nice days, so we've been working out trying to get some of the gardens cleaned up and taken care of, but it's endless. And it's so funny because we went from I'm freezing to, oh, this is a nice couple days. We should work outside. And today it's boiling hot. So yeah, Farmington, interesting. Thank you, Jennifer. I did. I flipped the script, Sandra. I was over at 87's at the Jersey Crafters Live yesterday and polled some people to see if they would mind doing today instead, and got the thumbs up. As I said, I didn't think that Johnny would still be on, and I feel terrible. And I know Katie goes on, but I figured Katie's doing a sale and I'm crafting, so you could have a choice, a veritable YouTube smorgasbord. But thanks for coming, everybody. And anyone who's watching later, thank you so much. Hey, Roy. How you doing? Is it hot on Long Island? On Long Island? How about you, Jean? Are you hot on Long Island? Oh, speak of the Jersey Crafter, there you are, my little cookie. How are you? Yeah, Kim, we enjoyed the last few days. It's going to be really nice tomorrow. Today was a little warm to be working in the garden. I got to tell you, it's about 87 right now. Speaking of 87, you have a cool breeze. Nice, Jean. Yeah, that's the one. I'm missing the sea breeze, but I'll get over it. Just right. Oh, good, Roy. Eileen, hey, girl. And Amy, hello. I faked you guys out Friday instead of Thursday, but oh, this is going to be fun. I was trying to figure out what would be a fun technique that wouldn't add too much bulk to the creepy baby, and it took me a while, and got an idea from Lori Marie Jenkins, was totally inspired, and then it came back to me from my Stampin' Up! Days. I used to do these all the time as greeting cards. Oh, I know, Amy, right? So confused. Oh, I hope that Johnny and Popo come, but it's hard when you've just been on live. It's hard to go straight into another one because, you know, you let everything go for a little bit. Oh, multitasking. Good woman. All right, so here's our creepy baby book. And look, okay, this is a photo that our tenant took. She was left her father's house, which is right behind us. Actually, her property abuts ours, but it's in terrible shape. So she's able to stay here, have a roof over her head, you know, a kitchen, a bathroom, but can go up there and work. So it's perfect. Yay, Deb, welcome. And so this was a picture she took in her attic of this baby doll. And she said she found it, and it was actually holding this key ring. How weird is that? Like, this is exactly how she found it. She thinks maybe her dad was a little out there when he finally passed away, or when he did pass away rather suddenly, actually. So she sent me this picture, and look what we're going to do. Here we go. I made one in advance, A, in case I mess it up, and B, so you could see what we're shooting for. So this is a frame that can go in the book, and I'll hold the frame down, see if you guys can see it. Oh, my mat's crooked. We can't have that. Right. My pristine mat. We get it down. I'm watching the camera, you guys, and there's a lag of what you're seeing. See how far I can get it down. You can still see it. Need to get it down. Okay, so you can see the frame, right? So this would be in the book. Then you grab the tag and pull the tag. Watch what happens. I know, Darla, right? Especially when it's so pristine. Look what happens. Look for the magic. How creepy is that? Is that the creepiest? So you go from your black and white photo to your colored photo. You go from your black and white photo. Ooh, get back in there. To your color photo. All right. So not hard to do at all. It took me a while to remember how to do it. Lori Marie did hers coming out of the side, and she didn't put a stopper on it. And that, oh, thanks, Kim. The photo is perfect, isn't it? Oh, Deb's got crazy eyeballs. Awesome. I know, Sandra. Yeah, as I said, I used to do this back 25 years ago when I was a Stampin' Up! Chick. And Lori Marie's was awesome. It was beautiful, but it went sideways, which would have been fine. I don't have a problem. But this photo obviously is oriented in a portrait fashion, and it didn't have a stopper, so you could pull the tag all the way out. And I have a feeling people are going to want to play with this, so I didn't want the tag to come all the way out. Hey, Debbie, it has to be in a certain layer. The frame is actually Tim Holtz paper. Who asked that? I'm sorry, the chat's flying by now. Kim, the frame is Tim Holtz paper from the Halloween paper stash. This one, abandoned. Little 8x8, which has just beautiful colors, really good creepy baby colors. Oh, Deb's having pizza. Friday night pizza. It's like watching a Stephen King movie, but so much friendlier, Roy, so much friendlier. You probably won't end up dead at the end, I would like to think. And if you do, it's not my fault. Just saying. Not intended for children, Roy. All right, so what do you say we make this? You want to see the back of it and see how prototyped this is? Look how bad it is. I used cow washi tape. So let's do this, Nicole. That's right. The back of it is going to be affixed. It is. It's acetate. I missed it. Oh, no, the frame is not acetate. The frame is a piece of scrapbook paper from Timmy. Hey, Lori. So, yeah, the back is not looking that great. It will be affixed into the book, so, or a different one will be. So it doesn't matter that it looks terrible. So, what we're going to need, I'll just put that right there. So try not to leave an empty mat, even though it's stunning. Oh, the lotion. Gotta wash. I love that paper too, Kim. I love that paper book. Let me grab a paper towel and get some of this excess lotion off. That might not have been my best plan. Ms. Debbie Epps, how is your Memorial Day Friday treating you? Oh, Farrington. Thank you, Miss Farrington, and welcome. You're so sweet. And you didn't break the interwebs this time. You never do know. Do you get the weekend off, Farrington? Do you get a holiday? Okay, so what we're going to use is the original photo, and I did doctor it up. Very nice, Debbie. I've been working really hard trying to get a whole bunch of stuff done today so that I can take some time off to hang with the fam this weekend. It is occurring to me that my children will not be back here forever. So I've been trying to spend some more time hanging out with them. Oh, Bootsy, you just never know. Back to work on Tuesday. Oh, good. Carlos, they have a long weekend. Nice. You deserve it. You work so hard. Amy, Mary, meet. Oh, that's a nice greeting. I like it. Sort of a tutorial. We'll see how it goes, Sandra. You know, I get all in a kerfuffle when I try to do it live. Ah, nice, Debbie. Oh, fun, 87. You go to it. All right, so this is the original photo, and I did Photoshop it a little bit. I intensed. Yeah, it's my new English. How about that? I intensified some of the colors. I kind of knocked back. This was in an attic, as you can see. Kind of knocked back some of those colors, and then just put a grungy frame around it. So that's that. This is half of a photo sheet. Where are the Psycho flowers from? I haven't watched anything today. What did I miss? Oh, Lori, that happens to me all the time. So then this is, I don't know if you can, oh, now you can. I printed the same photo. I just put it into black and white, except for the eyes. I erased the mask on the eyes, so the doll's eyes are the same color as in the photo. Oh, I have to go peek. I was watching a bunch of Elizabeth videos. How did I miss that? Darn it. Allison is so clever. Love me some Allison. So this is the same exact photo, made it black and white, and just put the color back into the eyes, same color as the color photo. And again, just half of a piece of transparency that will go through the printer. I have another piece of Tim Holtz scrapbook paper from that book, and hard to decide what side, right? I picked it mostly because of the reds and oranges, because there's a lot of that in the original photo. Everything is stuck. Oh, the lotion might be so wrong. So baby's eyes are yellow, creepy baby's eyes, and creepy baby's keyring is red. So that was why I picked this one. I know, isn't it beautiful? I guess this paper pad is hard to find, and I had one, and I was gifted a couple, and I wub them. I wub them so much. So we need that, and then I have just a piece of white cardstock. Kim, I bought the transparency a long time ago at Hobby Lobby, but you can get it online as well. It is, oh, that's so glary. Sorry, I should move that. It's transparency film that will go through an inkjet. Hey, Gail. Oh, I'm going to have to take a look. 87, that sounds fun. Hey, secret squirrel. Okay, so that's what we need in terms of materials. And then just some washi tape that you have a lot of that is pretty sticky. That would be nice. It's not going to show, so it doesn't matter what it is. And then I just have ruler and scissors and bone folder. Nothing very exciting. X-Acto knife. I know. Don't panic. Hey, where's Margie? Somebody yell at Margie. Would somebody mind going and telling Margie we're on the wrong night? Oh, I'm sorry, Ami. Yeah, I thought she would be done by 6, which is why I hogged up the 6 o'clock time. And I feel terrible because I feel like I pushed them off. All right, well, what are you going to do? So, okay, so this is what we need. We're going to start out by, hey, there, speak of the devil. Hey, Margie, I tricked you. Oh, thanks, Laura. Oh, no, you posted it. Awesome. Thanks, Nom Nom. Let's see if I can do this while talking. I'll try to pay attention down here. You guys take care of chat, okay? Just keep yourselves under control. Oh, I was saying, where's my Margie? Because I tricked you. Look what we're going to make, Margie. The creepy baby's going to do a magic trick. Oh, okay. I felt terrible, Laura. So look, my tenant took this picture of this weird baby doll in her attic. And look what happens, Margie. You know this from greeting cards, I'm sure. All right, squirrel. Thanks, Sandra. And look, we go from black and white to color. Love it. That baby doll is just so creepy anyway. I could just sit here and do this all day. I'm not. No, better than disappearing, Margie. She's going to turn color. I'm so easily entertained. I could just play with this forever. I knew you would have made those. Do it again. Okay, Elizabeth. Wait, I got to get in there. Here we go. So I'm just holding it down. This whole frame would be glued into the book. So I'm just going to hold it down. And you pull on the tag. And I'll scoot it down so you can see the colored version. Look, what? I love Lori Marie too, 87. And that is definitely where I was inspired. And then I remembered I used to make these back in my Stampin' Up! Days. But Lori Marie's didn't have a stopper. And I did want to have a stopper. So I kind of mixed some different techniques. There are 1,000 ways to make these, you guys. So off we go. Let's see if I can do this ish. So I'm going to take this is the photo. It's magic. Lori Marie, Lori space Mari Jenkins, Sandra Miranda. She does really cool mixed media. She's out there. All right, so this is the original photo. Again, just touched it up in Photoshop a little bit, certainly not required. And I printed it on photo paper. So I'm going to trim this down to right about where I put that grungy frame. I don't even know if we'll get any of the grungy frame. You've seen her, Sandra. I love her. So I just monkeyed around a little bit until I sort of remembered how to put a stopper in, because I don't want the tag to get yanked all the way out of the book. The layering of the transparency and the photo makes a difference. That's how you make them change color. And so if someone pulls the whole tag out, then you have to monkey around trying to get it back in. I saw that, Jersey. That's sad. I don't like that. Oh, Bren Roberts just posted. Why isn't she here playing with us, Brad? Okay, so I left space on the top and space on the bottom, but I narrowed it on the sides. Actually, I might narrow it a little more on the side. I might be looking for trouble right here. right here looking for trouble. Trying to get the focal point kind of in the middle. I really want the focal point to be the key, because when we get to putting this into the book, I think we're going to do something with keys and leaving, or I don't know, something dramatic. Yes. Yes, it is. 87. I agree with that. Amy, you were on the floor? Yes, and that's what I had to monkey around with for so long, Margie. I couldn't remember how to do it, and there's so many different ways to do it. I was trying to do it the easiest way, and I can't picture things. Like, I actually have to do it to see if it's going to work. Hey, there's Jeff. Susan, I really, really apologize again. I didn't know you were going on with Johnny, and I really thought Johnny would be done by 6. Did you see what we're making, Susan? We're making the creepy baby do a magic trick. Okay, so here's the transparency, and I'm going to just line it up, and I want to make sure to line it up exactly. That is about the hardest part of this whole process, is lining the transparency up exactly with the photo. I had to pull it a little closer to get the glare off. So I'm paying attention, paying attention. Okay, I'm going to put a line of adhesive and try to make it straight. Popo's going on after me? Yay. Oh, the UPS man bringing her good stuff. Oh, crap. I just moved it all. Okay, so we're going to have to be careful here. Going to have to realign because I moved the whole thing. And I don't want to touch that glue. Everything's sticking to me because it's so warm. Yes, it would. Very good creepy clown technique. Okay, so I don't want to touch the glue until I make sure that everything's all aligned, so it'll look super cool. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, putting lotion on before we started was a stupid idea. Whose stupid idea was that? Oh, wait, it was mine. Yeah, all right. I admit it. Okay, so we're going to set that aside for a second and let that glue set up. I was going to do it in advance, but I wanted you guys to see kind of the whole thing. Okay. Okay. Oh, my phone's going crazy. Hold on, guys. Let me see if I can turn this down. Okay. So I just used my art glitter glue. All right. I'm going to go to the back of this and trim the acetate even with our photo. I don't know if you can see that, and I'm certain it's not straight because, well, it's me. You know, things just don't work out all that straighty. Okay. I was concentrating really hard, and it's still not straight. I guess I could have put it in the trimmer, huh? All right, and then I don't need all of that on either layer, so I'm going to go ahead and trim the bottom. My camera's in a weird place again. Okay, just trim off some of that there bottom. The glue is doing its thing. Excellent. Okay, now we're going to make the stopper. I'm just going to pull some trash out of my trash can because why not? Okay, so that's wide enough. Yep. All right. So what we're going to do is glue on just the color copy or the color photo. Oh, no, Margie, that's criminal. Huh. Well, at least you have some chocolate. Good news. So we're just going to glue a strip of, it doesn't matter what kind of cardstock, something with some body right across the bottom, wider than the photo, so that that will make the stopper, and the card won't pull all the way out of the mechanism. I can't talk. All right. Oh, I can't use that. Darn it. I got lotion on it. Lotion everywhere, you guys. Just digging happily through my trash. Nope, I got nothing that I can use. I mean, sure I do, but okay. We'll just get this. Hey, Keisha, what's up? Keisha, the creepy baby's going to do magic tricks. Okay, so I'm going to cut a sliver. I don't know, what is that? Like 1/4 of an inch. And I'm actually going to make it 2 pieces just to give it some extra body. Again, I'm assuming that this will be something that's played with in the book a lot, so I'm trying to make it pretty sturdy. Out of beans and rice again, Carla? Amy, you still can't see Keisha? Someone was having that problem, and it turned out, yes, Keisha, magic. It turned out that somebody had somebody else blocked. Oh, it was Johnny and Kim Stevenson, I think. Actually blocked in Google. It wasn't just in YouTube. So you might want to go and look at that, you two. Is my Coco? Hey, Coco is here. Hi, anyone I missed. I'm trying to pay attention. I know it's crazy talk, isn't it? All right, so we have our 2 little strips of paper. Let's glue these together. If you have, oh, I've got glue balls. Oh, no, not the glue balls. If you have a strip of cards, watercolor paper or chipboard, whatever's laying around, just something with a little bit of body would be nice. And I'm going to see if I can layer these 2 kind of evenly. Oh, I know. Some people would be upset. We should just take a deep breath and mosey along. Wow, is it hard to see that hole? I've got my lights pointed away to try to avoid the glare. And yeah, hard to see that little tiny glue hole. Oh, Keisha, really? But you checked in Google, not in YouTube. 87 says, hi, everyone. She's making crazy flowers, psycho flowers, courtesy of AJ's Inspired Life and our darling Elle. Where's our darling Elle? Wow, Amy, that's so weird. Yeah, I don't know. You know what, though? When I was trying to cut and paste the reminder for tonight for Creepy Baby, Facebook told me I couldn't post on my own group. And then they said they were having hard troubles and to try again later. It's like, okay, whatever. All right, so now what we're going to do is turn it over. So this is the back of our photo. Yes, actually, you know what? I take that back. Let's go ahead and do it on the front. Let's hold this down. Ah, it's very flappy. It's very flappy. I've got both ceiling fans going and blowing stuff around. All right, so I want to put this pretty low. This is sort of eyeballing, like how much of the photo do you want to have shown? You'll see what I mean. And I just want to have enough, at least, I don't know, 3/4 of an inch hanging off either side. Does that make sense? I tried to make this with no mathing because I don't believe in mathing. It makes me confused. Okay, so we'll put a good blob of glue there. Baby has an X-ray. That's right. Keisha, it's a photo. It's a color photo that I printed on photo paper. And then I made the photo black and white and printed it on transparencies for an inkjet printer. This baby is magic. I think so too. I know, Roy, they're having all social media platforms are having a hard time. And I'm having a little bit of a hard time talking tonight, you guys. I'm sorry. Oh, Keisha, I'll show you. We need to let this sit up for a minute, so I'll show you. I'll show you where we're going. I don't know if Susan saw it either. Here we go. Are you ready, Keisha? Okay, so this is the frame. This will go into our book. Let me get it so you can see it. Oh, that's in the glare again. I moved the lights so they wouldn't hit the stuff on the desk, and there you go. Better than a bunny. Okay, so there's our photo, right, Keisha? All black and white, except her eyes are gold and creepy. Ah, thanks, 87. The past couple of days, it's sounded bad in my head. Okay, so here we go. Ready? Look. Now she's a colored creepy baby. Or she goes back in her house. She's a black and white creepy baby. Oh, how much fun is that? Right? See, better than Bunny, right, Keisha? Or was it so cool that you passed out? Which I would totally understand. So that's what we're making, Keisha. We're trying to make. Ta-da! Ha-cha-cha. All right. So what I'm going to do now is take my, I know, is that cool, Keisha? Totally inspired by Lori Marie Jenkins, but hers did not have a tab, and I really wanted to have a tab to keep it from pulling all the way out. Coco, I know, right? I don't even think it needs sound effects. I think that's just gilding the lily. All right. So again, I am not measuring this exactly. I'm eyeballing it with my Tim Holtz ruler to get, you know, an idea-ish. So this edge of the photo is at 2 inches. And I'm going to say I want our tab to be let's start with 3/4 of an inch. I'm not sure if we'll go that far. So then I'll move the ruler over there and go 3/4 of an inch. I like gilded lilies as well, Margie. I'm just saying. Oh, squirrel, I'm sorry. Everyone having too much together time? All right, so now we're going to just hack off the tabs where we made our pencil marks. And again, this strip of paper at the bottom, you can use anything that's in your trash can. Just something, you know, kind of sturdy. All right, so this is where we are. We have our stopper at the bottom. It's just only glued on to our photo layer. And then we have the transparency glued to the colored photo, and they're lined up exactly. Hey, Scrap Chickie. Mrs. Joggles is in the house. Welcome. All right, so let's see. What do we do next? Then we take our white paper. A bigger house for the next stay-at-home order. Oh, let's just hope this is going to be our only stay-at-home order. Are you riding? Keisha, where are you going? It's super cool. Colleen, did you not see the... I just like making the noise. Look what we're making. Colleen, look. Black and white creepy baby in a frame. Pull the tag. Oh, it's a colored picture. It's a black and white. It's a colored photo. It's a black and white photo. It's a black and white photo. It's a color photo. Wow! Creepiest thing ever. Yeah. Oh, Sandra. Hang in, everybody. We've come this far. We're doing a great job. Okay. So now what we want to do is make the mechanism for the card to slide relatively straight up and down for the tag, to slide relatively straight and to not pull out of its pocket. And the whole trick of this is that what's going to happen is the color photo, this is just white cardstock. The color photo is going to be behind. The transparency is going to be on top, like this. And so when you pull them out, they line up. So what we want to do is make a track on either side to keep those little tabs running fairly straight and to keep them from, you know, so you can't just whip it out and throw it across the room, because that would just be sad, but it would happen. Oh no. Did I hear that he has a Flowbee 87? To use the Flowbee. Okay, so we'll go turn. I don't know why I just turned that paper over. On the back side, it's white cardstock. They're both back sides. And once again, I'm going to kind of center this. Again, I'm eyeballing it. I'm eyeballing. Okay, and I'm going to take my pencil. You put a ban on the Flowbee. Let him do it. Who cares? It's summertime. Does he have to go back to school? I'm making a mark on our cardstock at the end of one of the tabs. I'm going to grab my ruler. I know the other side was better, right, Margie? Oop, going to line up our line on one of the straight lines on my mat. Right, now going back to school. So let him do it. Let him get it out of his system. I didn't know if he had to go for meetings or anything, Laura. A Flowbee is, as I recall from back in the day, a Flowbee is a thing that vacuums your hair and cuts it at the same time, Keisha. They still sell them? No way, Carla. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. So I'm just scoring right along that pencil mark that we made. And you can go pretty crazy with your marks and everything because this is just the mechanism. It's going to be covered up. And nothing's going to show. So you can make all kinds of wacky marks and use ugly washi tape that you have too much of. No worries. I don't know if it's painful or hard to use, but it sure is weird, Keisha. A shop vac and a knife. There you go. I don't know who Kristen Hampton is, Gail. Okay, so that's good. That's cool. There's our little fold. There's our little stopper, right? So now we want to make a crease on the other side. I give it a little bit of space. Oh, you know what? My crease is off a little bit. It's not right at my mark. Okay. I give it a little bit of space, which will let the tag wiggle a little bit, but that way it's not running real tight. So if it's going in and out a lot, you're not rubbing paper together. Does that make sense? That's right, Margie. I will, Gail. Thank you. Scary what you might learn. Okay, so I'm going to make a pencil mark. I've got this side of the tab butted right up against our fold. Here is the end of our stopper. I think you can see, yeah, you can see that all right. I'm just going to go a little bit outside of that. Just a hair, again, so that it has a little wiggle room. It'll still run smoothly, but there won't be a lot of friction. So I'm going to put that mark on one of my grid lines on my mat, my pristine mat. I'm kind of looking down, guys, so if I miss a comment, I'm sorry. I'm paying attention. How about them apples? You know, I'm just going to scoot this over a little bit more. I'm concerned that that's going to be a little too tight. So I barely moved the paper, just a tiny bit. I'll show you. Yeah, Amy, there are a million ways to do it, and I'm probably making this way harder than it has to be because that's what I do. Again, I am not good at visualizing things. I have to actually do it to see if it works. And I'm watching a whole bunch of stuff, and from what I remembered, this is what I came up with. Okay, so gonna fold it on that, try to get it right on our crease this time. Fold it away, fold it back towards. Oh, good, we got it on there this time. Give it a mash. That's right, Carla. It's how I roll, way harder. Why make it easy? Okay. Well, when we're done, you can tell me if I'm just a dork and there was a way easier way to do it. Actually, you know what? Don't tell me. That'd be kind of you not to. What kind of waxes do you have, Keisha? Okay, yep, that fits. It's rolling. It's rocking and rolling. I do try to check as I go along to see if I've done anything horrible. Okay, so we'll fold that out. And then we're going to make a fold. So here's our bottom. It doesn't really matter where we make the fold. It's going to fold down into our mechanism. And just for fun, let's make a fold here. How about that straight line? Pretty good, huh? Yes. I mean, that might have been slightly too simplistic. But I'm not sure. I could be totally wrong. Ooh. Okay. Just lining up to try to get a straight edge. So I'm lining up on the grid marks on my mat. Oh, Keisha, where'd you get that? Lucky you. I love Finnabair waxes. Are you selling it or do you just have some for your very own personal use? Okay. And then I'm going to score along there. And again, that was fairly random. Just wanted to make sure that the bottom of our stuff wasn't hanging out. We didn't want our stuff hanging out. So I'm going to go ahead and fold that one. Doesn't cover your head. That's too bad because that would be cool. Like one of those old-fashioned hair dryers. Okay. Now I'm going to, for my own personal use, I'm going to take my Sharpie and draw a line along that crease we just made so I can see it. If you cut on both sides. Oh, if you cut these. I see what you're saying. Oh, well, too late for that. Would it be easier? Yeah, I guess it would be. Let me go to the corner. I just invented a corner for you. Not really. Well, yeah, I didn't think of that. So too late now. All right, so that's where our crease is. Oh, chat's flying, guys. Hold on, I'm trying to catch up. Now I'm all flummoxed because Amy confused me. Oh, and I said Amy. Secret Squirrel confused me. Yep, that's me, T. Thank you very much. Shut up. All right, T, you got your first official shut it. Ha. People. I don't even want to talk to you now. I'm leaving with my little feelings hurt. All right, well, I'm just going to carry on. Go away if this is too many steps. Just, phew. All right. So now what I'm going to do is try to make some marks where our slit will be. Most hubbies, yes, and me. All right. So here are the sides of our little card. Now what I'm going to do is, there's a YouTube video called It's a Flowbee. That's right. I'm taking my creepy baby and going home. Oh, wait, I am home. All right, then. I'm just going to put some washi tape over our fold to reinforce it. Again, because of all the sliding that I'm assuming will happen, only because I enjoy sitting there going, wee, wee. What? Are there different sizes of Finnabair wax? And I missed, Keisha, are you, did you just get some or are you selling it? I used my glue stick for extra washi protection. This is part of why I drew the line where the crease is with Sharpie so I could see it through the washi. Cover up my glue. Uh-huh. Well, thank you, Lori. It's the only way I can do things is to make them 20 times harder and make it look 20 times harder than that. That's right. Amia's in the corner. She's naughty. Darla. Amia's in the corner. Don't talk to her. Don't extend her time out. Okay, I can see the lines I made for the size of the card through the washi in between the cows. So I'm just using my X-Acto knife, cutting along the, oops, trying to cut along the crease. Oh, Carla put in the infomercial for a Flowbee. Everyone must get one. Okay. And I will also, once I make sure this slides through nicely, I'm going to reinforce again with washi tape on either side of the slit because it does tend to rip. Oh, so you're not selling them. They were gifted. Nice. Uh-oh. Sandra, don't be difficult. Don't go in the corner that we don't have with Secret Squirrel. Okay, so then we'll take this. This is our little slider guy. Yep, it'll slide all the way. Wah, works nicely. These actually will fold in, so yep, cool. Slides beautifully. Yes, Don't even start, Margie, you naughty lady. Oh, it's video game time. Did Cole get all his work done? Okay, so that works. That works. We're all in good business here. Good shape. That's so funny. A Floby commercial. All right, so what we're going to do now is we are just going to, actually, we can miter this corner and trim off some of our flap. We can do the same thing on the other side. Can you guys, I think you can see the creases even though it's so bright white. The black and white just looks better on white. I know it's hard to see on camera. The Floby. So I'm just mitering the top flap a little bit, cutting it to the crease, and then mitering it a little bit just to reduce some bulk. Deb, do you have that much hair? Mine, nah. Nope. All right. So how we doing? Just checking the fold. Yep, looking good, looking good. Got some extra washi tape that doesn't want to stick, but I want it to stick. I know your hair is long, Deb, but is it crazy thick? Okay. Looking good, people. Yeah, Keisha, I think it's supposed to be for people with longer hair. That's so funny. I'm just waiting for a second because I just put a bunch of glue stick down. I don't want anything to stick. Okay. So then what happens is, this is the back, right? So it's going to be, oh, that's really not sticking. Come on, moo cows. That is going to be problematic. Oh, goodness. Oh, Debbie, that's rough. Oh, thanks, Coco. Thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever you're feeling works for me. Hey, Sherlock. How you doing? Okay. Just gluing our washi back down because the moo cows are being difficult. Make sure I didn't glue that slot, because wouldn't that be like me? All right, Secret Squirrel, if you're ready to come out and behave, you may come out now. Sherlock, Secret Squirrel said there's a way easier way to do this, and I got myself all in a snit, so she had to go sit facing the wall. I'm all right, Cheryl, thank you. Moving slow. All right, so this is the back where all the guts are. Take the whole thing, both layers, feed it through like that. Okay, then pull it up and grab the transparency. So what will happen is, folding that back down, what's going to happen is the transparency is on top of the cardstock. The photo is in the slit and on the inside of our mechanism. Okay, does that make sense to you guys? Yeah, Victoria's partner's dad is a teacher, and they're having a terrible time. He's a high school teacher, and I guess even AP students have totally blown off everything. Okay, so let's give it one more tug to make sure everything's moving smoothly before we tape anything. It's not clever, Roy. Okay, it is. I still love it. Okay, so yep, everything's moving nice and smoothly. A little crooked, but I'm okay with that. See where it's landing? It's a tiny bit crooked. It goes a little wonky, but that's fine. Busted by your fellow Call of Duty friends. Politely told him he failed Q4. Oh. Oh dear. Okay, so I'm happy with that. So we can do a little taping here. So we'll put our flap back in. You guys can all see where we are, right? Sneaky. Oh, good. 87. That's good. I guess that when the school districts here talk about next year, they all do a little sidestep and agree to disagree because no one knows what's going to happen. Wow, Roy, the other direction, huh? Ugh. Glad my kids are done, man. Okay, so these two guys are going to go down. this guy's going to go down on top of them. And I'm just going to washi tape it. Oh, thanks, Terry. It's a photo that my tenant took in the house she inherited from her dad. The doll was up in the attic with those keys over its arm, exactly the way the photo looks. And I said, hey, send me that photo. That's going to be creepy, baby. Okay. So we've just got some washi tape. I will glue it eventually, but for right now, we'll washi tape it just to keep it down. Okay, so it's going. It's going. So now we can trim off the end. I'm going to trim off the edge of the transparency right to that grungy edge I put on. And again, I did that in Photoshop, not necessarily. Oh, wait, stuff's flying. I'm sorry if I missed anything. I'm kind of concentrating. Good for him, Keisha. Congrats. Roy, you were excuse me, I have the hiccups. Principal, how exciting. That's a hard job. Good for you. Huh? Okay. And eventually we'll trim some off the bottom. We don't need that much on the bottom. Yep, working good. You know what I am going to do? It is a little more crooked than I want from when we put the original glue down. So I'm going to go ahead and try to straighten this up. I'm probably going to regret this, but just stick it. Oh, no, another glue ball. Really? Debbie, I can see that being true. It's probably more work than going to regular school. Okay. Is anyone else finding that once you clean your metal tip for your art glitter glue that you have to clean it more frequently as the glue gets older? Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. And homeschooling and ooh. Okay, yep, that works for me. Whoa. Ooh, got a glue ball on the baby's face. Okay. Okay. So what we're going to do now is make our frame. Ta-da! Liking it. And this is where, again, you could measure if that's your bag. It's really kind of not my bag. So what I'm going to do is, I think I want this side to be the top, right? This will be a great frame, won't it? It was Baby Boogie's. So we'll make our marks on this side. So, so buttons. I have to concentrate, people. Let's start this way. I want the frame to, so I'm looking at my picture to see what I want to have exposed on the page. And I want the frame to be right about there because I want it to be right at the top of the baby's head. And then I want it to be right about there because I want to be right at the bottom of the baby's tootsies. We had to pay, too, for AP classes, 87, and for the test. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and draw the lines for those two guys because it's really hard to see on this pattern paper, and I think I'll do it with Sharpie. Wow. Well, it's still cheaper than having to pay for the credits in college. All right, so I just lined this up on my mat again, trying to get a relatively straight line. I mean, we don't have to get crazy or anything. For the Coco, it is Tim Holtz. I'll show you in a second. It's called Abandon. It is from Halloween time, and it I think might be hard to get these days. I will show it. It's an 8x8. It does not come in a 12x12. Sad business. Sad business. I'm just kind of eyeballing this a little bit, you guys. Just eyeballing, not looking at chat. All right, so we got our top and bottom here. AP is advanced placement. Kids, high school kids can take advanced classes that are more college geared, and then they have to take tests at the end of the year, and if they do well enough, they place out of classes in college. Wow, Debbie, that's nice. Oh, Terry, thanks for stopping by. Oh, that's nice. 87. Yeah. All right. So that's that. And then we want to make sure that the sides of the frame cover the, you're welcome, T. The sides of the frame cover the transparency enough that it's not going to come popping out of the sides of the frame. As we say in the hood, mazel tov. You see that in the in your Jewish hood? All right. So again, eyeballing kind of. I really want to make sure that we get the little arm on this side with the keys. So I'm looking at it, looking at it, looking at it, thinking I want it right about here. And then, why does that look blurry? That's weird. Oh, because it's standing up off the paper. Duh. And then I'm going to say right about there. I could break out the measuring stick. Don't want to. What did I say? Is that my mark? That's my mark. Okay. If I missed anything, guys, sorry. So I'm going to line up my little marks that I just made, and I am going to draw them in first. Just, I don't know, because if I just go crazy with the X-Acto knife, then I'm going to make a mistake. I might make a mistake anyway. And if you do, piece of paper, who cares? And then line up that one, try to get it kind of square. Maybe it will be, maybe it won't be. Square-ish. Are you guys behaving? I think my Sharpie's dying. Bad news. You got nothing, Margie. All right. So now I'm going to take my X-Acto, and yes, you can use your straight edge and do it that way if you want to. I just don't want to. So I'm just going to go along our Sharpie mark. Try to be relatively straight. We'll see how that goes. I did it up higher than I really should have. The whole thing went up, but it's okay. We'll make it work. We just want to cover up the glue and stuff up in here. But we can do that. No problem. Yeah, skipping grades is rough, Keisha. I just glanced up and saw that. I went all off track, but that's okay. We'll just make it a curved line like we meant to. Whoa. And off we go. I think I need a new blade in my X-Acto knife. Oh, Gail, thanks so much for stopping by. Have a great weekend. Great night. I missed it. Who's at the University of M, which I assume is Minnesota. Minnesota. Okay. So there's our frame. It's going to be like that. Oh, looks good. Wow, Debbie, that's cool. Doogie Howser. Okay, so I really like how our frame looks. This is going to be what we make into our pull tag. We're doing well. So now, check it one more time. Yep, checking obsessively to make sure it's still going. Before we glue the frame down, I think I want to cut down the bottom. So our frame is going to sit right about here. You know what I'm thinking, and just because I'm difficult, I mean, would the slits would be more likely to split, wouldn't they, unless that they're reinforced? I don't know. Hey, Joy, welcome. Okay. I'm thinking. I'm not mathing, but I'm thinking. So that's where our frame is going to sit. So, peeking underneath, taking a look under the hood. Am I going to color? None of the white paper is going to show, Deb. We're going to cut it off. The only part of the white paper that will show is this. But we don't want to put anything on it because we want the creepy baby photo to be there all by itself. Did I explain that? anywhere close to being understandable. So I'm peeking under the hood to see where we're going to cut off. We're not going to get all of her feet. So no, actually, I don't think I want to cut off any more of the transparency. We're going to cut off. Actually, we can cut off quite a bit of the mechanism. Push it down as far as it will go, which is right about there. Okay. And then we can just lop off right about here so we don't cut off the photo or the transparency. Hey, Maddie and Madison. Maddie, I started watching your use your words, antique shop visit. It looked like so much fun. I didn't see it when you came on live, but getting out and about looks nice. I'm just mitering it a little bit, you guys, just for bulk reduction. Don't have to do it. Okay. So now we can glue our frame on. It feels like it's sticking on something. Part of why I'm doing this obsessively. Well, also because it's really fun, but I'm trying to figure out what it might be sticking on. I don't know. It's escaping me. All right. Well, let's go ahead and put our frame down. So we are going to, actually, you know what? Can you guys tell the side's a little bit wider and I don't really like that. But we can trim it down quite a bit. So let's trim it first. This one is a little over 2. Let's make this side 2. Let's get out the chopper. Yep. We got the static going. Hey, Debbie. 87 design one. Okay. Make that 2 inches. So I'm just making it 2 inches from the edge of the frame. It's not, Margie, because it's coming out smoothly. I guess it's not even really sticking. It's just kind of making a noise. I don't know. I'm probably being a weirdo. Oh, Maddie, you had a fridge catastrophe? What does that entail? And as long as we're here, let's go ahead and make the bottom 2 inches, even with my wavy line. And you know what? Don't care. Awesome. TikTok. Fun. Did they use up all the new ones for all the new COVID dudes? All right. So let's glue our frame down. And honestly, you guys, doing this when you're not doing it live, when you can just sit down and do it, does not take that long. Okay. I like that pretty well. Does that look pretty well centered? Is my L here? Oh, Elizabeth K. Hello. I saw you come in. I think I said hi to you, Elizabeth. I don't know what it is. Oh, I do know what it is. You know what it is? It's where I did a shoddy job cutting. I'm just going to yank this off. Nope, still making the noise. Peeking here. I'm peeking in its guts. I'm going to trim this tab just a little teeny weeny bit. Is that what's catching? Eh. Can you guys hear that? Part of why I just... Oh, no, Maddie. I'm so sorry. Hey, Nom. That's why I washi taped it, so we could take a peek. It's working fine. It's the noise that's irking me. Maybe it is the washi tape. Maybe I'll just give the little slot a little more space. The creepy baby is passing gas. Eileen, yes, that's what it is. Oh, I missed you, 87. The baby's haunted. Yeah, you could hear it that time. I really don't want to take the washi tape off because I really don't want anything to tear. Hey, Jean. Yeah, it does, right, T? All right. Getting crabby with this. Don't make me crabby, creepy baby. Don't make me pound you, creepy baby. It works just fine, so I guess I should stop obsessing, right? Let's stop obsessing. Let's put the frame on and call it good. Hi to anyone I missed. I've been actually paying attention a little. A little better, a little better. All right, so with the frame, what we're going to do is making really sure not to get anywhere near our, it does, Jean. That's good. A good point. Thank you. Baby scratching nails on chalkboard. Creepy. Super careful not to get any glue near our transparency because then it will not move right. So I'm going to run some glue here and run some glue there. And do we want glue on the bottom? It's not going to mess anything up, is it? No. All right. Put some glue here and just a little bit going around the corner. Nowhere near our transparency because then I will hop up and down and have a nut. Oh, pitch a nut. Oh, Maddie, that sounds like you've earned a shower. Enjoy it. Get all that popsicle off you. Thank you for stopping by. Good night, Madison. Happy Memorial Day. Okay, so now, again, watching where we're putting this because once it goes down, you know how that art glitter glue is. That looks good to me. Let's hope we did it right. Add it to your list of stuff to look up. Rub it on this side. And again, use a little of our washi tape. I will go back in once it's all put together and do some serious gluing. As I said, just tacking stuff down now. And making sure it's still working. It's looking good, you guys. Look at that. Oh, can you guys hear? Yes. All the windows are open and Rent-A-Doggy is having a cow. Oh, Keisha, next weekend. I haven't seen anything from Hoodie. Is she having a wonderful time? Oh, see, no, Is this washi tape catching on something? Seriously. Seriously. This is not for the faint of heart, you guys. It's really not that hard. All right. All right. Go ahead and give this a little tape for now. Oh, I'm so glad to hear that. She deserves it. That's funny. His security guard went with him to try to get emojis approved. That's cool. All right, look at that, you guys. So all that's left is to decorate the pull tab. Oh, it's worse now, you guys. All right, nope, I'm not going to worry about it. I'll figure it out when we're done. It'll be fine. It sure does look good, though, doesn't it? That's awesome. Yes, that you're going to get to meet her. She is even more fabulous in person, if you can even imagine. Keisha's Baywatch run. Who's filming it? All right, so what should we put on here? Oh, thanks, Ami. Thanks, 87. Noisy, creepy baby is noisy. Yes, I will figure that out. It's just something is rubbing. So the one, our little tester one, I just took a scrap of the Tim Holtz paper and used that. This one doesn't squeak. So that's what we used up here. you guys have any suggestions? What should we do? Should we look through the book and see if there's anything that we like? Use this one, Margie. Just rip this one off. The measurements are a little different on this layout. Oh, thanks, Darla. Oh, I like this. Oh, you guys, should we use this? Oh, thanks, Keisha. Oh, 87, you're so good. Put it on your list of things that delight you. I really like this. I think I'd kind of like to get this color in there. What do you guys think? And then put a bunch of fibers in. When we put the eyelet in, put a bunch of fibers in. I did put a strip of washi tape that I did not use glue on over the seam of the cardstock and the photo to make it slide a little more easily. I love this paper. Oh, yay, 87. All right. I'm feeling that one, guys. I like the, well, you know, I'm crazy about these colors. It's like my color favorites now. But the background of this is very blue. And so I'm thinking I like the teal and then the yellow and the orange. So let's get out our chopperoni. And again, I would be a little more cautious with my use if I was doing it alone. Were I doing it alone? Yeah, your corniness is part of your charm, 87. Yes, Darla, it's very hard to choose a side. Somebody told me that they're kind of hard to come by, so you might want to get on that lickety-splitty. They are the Halloween pad. That's when they come out. It's been the same one for 2 years, I think. Oh, now I was going to show it to you. Here we go. I forgot. Thanks for reminding me. It's Tim Holtz, and it's abandoned. And they only come in 8x8. You guys got it? Carla, really? Or Joanne's had it in stock in the store? All right. So I'm going to pull Creepy Baby out with all her squeaking and carrying on. Does work beautifully. If I could figure out the noise, we'll be good to go. And, oh, I like that side too, but I like this side better because it's all crazy. I think, what do you guys think? That works for me. Yep, I didn't need to put that frame on after all, which is not a big deal. Okay. Yep, I like it right there. I'm going to leave this part on here. I could trim it, but just for a little stability in our tag, I'm going to go ahead and leave it so the tag is thicker. So again, with the yanking, I know, abandoned, perfect for the Creepy Baby. Maybe that should be the title of our page. It has to have something to do with our keys. Again, I'm assuming this will get yanked a lot, so I'm going to leave it just for the extra thickness. So it's got a layer of photo paper, a layer of acetate, and now it'll have the Tim Holtz paper, which is, as usual, quite sturdy. Oh, Roy, yeah, I hear you. How is it hard to see that? Thanks for coming to my jelly plate the other night, you guys. The impromptu. It was super fun. I'm so addicted. Can't stop jelly plating, man. I'm just eyeballing it because I want to get, you know, a lot of that turquoise in there. Fishy face, hello. How you doing? Yeah, all the paper, you can't go wrong with it. Okay, so now I can trim off the excess. Oh, now she's not moving smoothly. Creepy baby. It's not cool. Oh, I love that though. A little too much, a little too tall, I think. Oh, thanks, 87. I love doing it. I can't stop. Hey, Kathy. How you doing? You feeling okay? How's Memorial Day Friday treating you? We're making the creepy baby do magic and make noise. Still can't figure it. Yeah, I'm going to wait till we're done. Something's making that noise and making it ride a little rough. But that's okay. It still works. Okay, so I'm just going to take some of that cigar band washi tape because I like the colors, just to make a smoother transition because the cardstock is so thick, it will tend to get caught on here. Oh, fun, Cat. Your art daughter? My art daughter made pancakes this morning. She is back from her travels. It wasn't really travels, but I know, right, Keisha? The new sound effects. You know what? It might sound that way over the Snowball, the microphone, Margie, but in real life, it sounds like cardstock. Okay. So we'll just put that right side up. How about that for crazy? The transparency was clear. It was how the photo printed. I'll show you in a second. Oops, oops, oops. Run away, run away. The background of the photo was fairly dark tea, so it looks black. And I did toy with using cream colored cardstock for the mechanism instead of white, and it did not look as good. You're Oliver. Okay. Yeah, see, I'm glad I used washi tape. So there she is. Na 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 na. Here we go. Wow. So the black back here is just the photo itself. T. It was an attic, and there's a lot of dark space, and I used Photoshop to bring up the colors in Creepy Baby, so she would stand out more and be creepier. Oh yeah. Other than the noise, that's pretty awesome. Now comes that dreaded time to cut a tag shape. I hate that. Oh, it's your hubby's birthday. Your son made dinner. Nice. I'll always make the sound effect. You know what I'm going to do? I used to have one. I don't know if I still do. I had one of my scrapers. Oh, I still do. Haha. One of my scrapers cut in a tag shape. Hot dog. All right. So let's see. We'll put it this way. Yep, that's about exactly where I want my tag. That works. Lop that off. Flip it over. This is a great tip, you guys. Just take one of your scrapers and cut 2 different tag shapes on it, and then you can use it as a template. I have a hard time just flipping the paper over because I drop it and it shifts and I chop my finger off. All right, so our tag is looking good. Got Creepy Baby boogies on there again. All right, so let me get out the crocodile. Move some stuff over here. I didn't put the lid on my glue. Margie, you know what? I assumed it was lost. I was very amazed that it was in my bucket of scrapers. Oh, Keisha, thank you for stopping by. Happy Memorial Day, and I'm sure I'll see you someplace over the weekend. I want a hot dog too. All right, so let's get out the old crocodile, and I think we'll use a big one. Thinking maybe some lace and then some fiber would look cool. Like the juxtaposition of the lace might be fun. Of course, Margie. All right, so again, I'm going to just eyeball the center. I'm not measuring. I'm going to take my Sharpie and say, this looks like about the center, and I want it down a little bit. That looks about center-ish. Works for me. Alrighty, so let us punch our hole. Let's see if I can get that over. The fan is blowing the paper around. Makes it hard to get a straight hole. And I'm thinking maybe gold. Black would blend in too much, I think. That kind of blends in. Should I need brushed silver? What do I care? It's going to be covered up with fibers. Good grief. Going back to the gold. Yeah, it's the fan, not me. No. Oh, that's right. There is the hop. I love that hop with Finnabear and Nikki. And, yep, they do it every weekend, Laura. Karen Tamir, who is the nicest person on the planet. Crystal's in it a lot. Tiffany's in it. Bunch of different cool people. It's a really nice hop. All right. So now I use my masher. Oops. Escapee. Oh, thanks, 87. Yep, thumbs up, thumbs down, whatever works. Mashing it. Oh, Under the Sea. I saw that, Eileen. I'm excited. We do have some stuff we're going to be doing, but I'm hoping to catch parts of it. Yep, Nikki's in it some weeks, not every week. Oops. I'm just giving this another mash because it's a little sticky outy. Nikki is in this week. Awesome. I likey. I likey. Dust balls. All right. That's right. Eileen does know what the hell she's talking about. And even when she doesn't, she says it with complete confidence. Oh, well, they'll come, Margie. I'm not worried. All right, hold on. I'm going to grab some fibers. Oh, it's dark. It's getting dark. Well, it's not getting dark. It's light out. But let's just see here. I wasn't prepped. Do you guys remember Club Scrap? Because I was a member for a long time, and I have a lot of fibers. All right. We've got some stuff we can put up in here now. I'm back. Oh, that's right. That's Sunday, Nikki and Olga. Fun. Okay, so that's right, Margie. So remember Club Scrap? Yeah. Back a million years ago, I got all these fiber packs. Oh, that's Tim Holtz. Cool. Oh, my brain doesn't hold on to details. Period, 87. Lost is good too, Kat. I spend a lot of time that way. All right, so let's look at this. Oh, yeah, that's why I grabbed the ones with some green. And I like that. I like those colors. I wouldn't use that fiber alone because it's kind of preppy looking, but I like the colors. And I want a bunch of different textures. My scissors. Oh, they're over here. Margie is sassy. So there's that. Oh, here's some fuzzy green. Oh, no. That's the same green. Rip off. Oh, I love this. Let's use this. Maybe some sparkly fuzzy stuff instead of lace. Where's the end? Why am I holding on to that like it's going to run away? Yeah, I hear you guys. Actually, where the heck is the end of that? I went through quite some time ago and tidied all these up. I don't know if I went and wrecked them or if my little darling children have been playing with fibers. I guess they're too old for playing, huh? They're really not. Darn it. Yep, you paid your salty tax, girl. It's fighting back. Fighting back. All right, seriously, you're giving me a pain. And sticking to my dry hands just to make it a little more challenging. This is a mess, but it's going to be worth it because this fiber is gorgeous. All right, that ought to do it. Oh, look at that, you guys. I'm liking it. How about some of this brown fuzzy stuff? And I'm thinking some of the brown sparkly stuff. What I will do with, because I'm using pieces that are too long, I'll cut them off and throw them in my little bit box, and they'll go into collages and things like that. So I'm not too worried about it. The creepy baby did it. That's right. Yes, never too old to play. I'm liking those. I like the ivory just to kind of pop and go with that. Did I just say pop? Oh, I like the rust color. I think I want one more rusty color. Oh, yeah, that's looking good, huh? Oh, I didn't put the sparkly stuff in. See? I didn't write it down, so it went right out of my brain. Margie, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. The creepy babies don't come alive. No. Do, 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 do. You guys are so scary. Oh, yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. It's weird to have the sparkle, which makes me happy. I don't know how much more will fit through here, so. You guys have any advice for getting through all this stuff through that eyelet? I don't know if this is going to fit through. This is hard to do live. This would be easier to do on my very own personal self. On my own time. Let's see if I can get her done. Let's just see about that. Oh, yes, T. I have heard of that. I'm going to write that down. Thank you for the reminder. Glove in a bottle. Yeah, and it's in the quilting section at Joann, right? Margie, no. That's right. Roy, you stay under the bed where it's safe. Oh, wait. Elizabeth K. and Farrington. How about our little bead things? My little flosser dudes. Yeah, I believe that's what Elizabeth said. You guys are smart. I had them here and I still know where they are. Thanks, you guys. So smart. Yeah, you know what, Farrington? I think a tapestry needle would be hard to get this stuff through. I don't know. Hey, Elisa, have you been lurking? Did I say hi? I think that was somewhere else today. Okay. Whoops. All right. Get those guys through there. See if we can get the fatty. I don't think that fat orange guy is going to go in there. Oh, really? At the pharmacy tea? Well, I will have to look. Even this is hard. What? Elisa, do you have plans for the holiday weekend? I know you can't see your parents or your mom. Wow, yeah, there's no way that this would fit. That was a little snug. See if I've got that all the right direction. I'm gonna have to cut the dental thing out, huh? Oh well. Margie, that's terrifying. Elisa, keep an eye on the moose. I know Jersey was talking about her psycho flowers. Now we all are gonna go check out Allison and Elle and see how to make them. I've got a mess. All these fibers are tangly. You should have been terrified because it's terrifying. All right, that looks right. Does that look right? I think that's right. I think everybody's through. Everybody is present and accounted for. Here we go. No, we don't. Oh, you know, they're pulling at different rates because they're such different fibers. So I'll just do a few individually and then pull all up tight. And again, I'm sure there's some way to get my tapestry or my dental flosser out without cutting it, but I can't imagine what it was. Oh, that's right. You're psycho and the flowers are not psycho. My mistake. Yeah, I would lock. I would lock the closet with the haunted moose in it. And I love when mallards come for a walk with me, Farrington. That's delightful. Oh, Elisa, that's wonderful. You must be so excited. Oh, Debbie's going to jelly print. What? Debbie, will you tell me again what time it is? I promised the girls that we would do gardening and stuff. We're having a big fondue dinner tomorrow afternoon, late tomorrow afternoon. It was requested. But I was going to try to sneak off periodically and see what's happening in YouTube world. I'm just going through individually, you guys, and trying to tighten these up. They were not interested in doing it all together. Bootsy, that's hard. Ooh, thankfully it dissolved. Oh, T. I bet it did. Around 4:30. Debbie, I'm going to write it. Actually, no, I'm going to write it down right now. I was going to say I'd write it down when we were done. You guys know that's not going to do me any good. That might be around supper time, Debbie, but if we're not eating, I will definitely try to pop my head in and see. You know how me and the jelly plate man. Oh, not the side eyes. Okay, you guys, I'm loving the fibers. Nah, the strings are just fuzzy. Maybe they're scared of the noise. All right, look at this. Got out. I'm going to throw away the one I cut before I forget, because won't that make me crazy? Get this stuff pushed aside. Wow. Hey, Lucy. Oh, that happens sometimes. Thanks, Sherlock. Thanks, Roy. I'm telling you, I was so inspired by Lori Marie Jenkins, and then just messed around until I found a way to remember the stopper and make it a little more durable. So there are the fibers we just put in for our pull. And whoa, there's the creepy baby changing colors, making a creepy baby noise back into its house. I'll figure out what that is. I think it's one of the tabs that we made. And then next week, we will put, oh, thanks, Colleen. Oh, look at that. Too fat. We're going to have to cut our frame down. The whole frame will get glued down on one side or the other. Deb, I don't mind this sound. I'm concerned that one of the tabs is going to rip off and then the tag will go flying out, and that would irritate me. So we'll have to cut the frame down so the creepy baby fits, but we'll put her on one side or the other, and we'll decorate around it and figure out what else we want going on the creepy baby page. But I love how it looks with the text. Leave the noise, Elisa. You like it? Oh, thanks, Amy. Marty, I can't make it a tip in because look how the back looks. Ain't nobody wants to see that. Well, we've got plenty of room. We don't need to trim much off of the frame, so I don't think it'll be a problem at all. And then we glue the frame in, and wah, wah. It'll be more stable once the frame is glued all the way in. I know, Margie, but that sounds like work. All right, we'll discuss it next week. I don't think we have a tip in, do we? We'll have to decide next week. So I will not cheat on you with the creepy baby, except for just making sure that the tabs are working okay. I don't mind the noise as long as nothing's going to tear. Oh, you know what, Darla? I have been thinking about using a page as the frame, you know, like putting the mechanism on this page and cutting the frame out like this. Debbie, I thought about it, but then it would show, you mean on the cream color here, or the white color? It would show because the transparency sits there. Wow, that noise isn't getting less, is it? So if we stamp anything, it'll show behind the creepy baby. I'm just reading the chat, you guys. I know, I did too, because I thought that would be so cool, Debbie, and then went, oh, huh. Well then, nope. Haunted, creepy baby. All right. Well, then what we will do, I will just make sure the construction is tight, you guys. And I will go, once I look to see what that noise is, I'll end up gluing where this washi tape is. And, but I won't glue it into the book. So we'll decide if we want to make it a tip in or whatever. We could cut the frame down and cover the frame with a book page if we want to lose the frame. Ah, thanks, Lucy. I, of course, made it look way harder than it had to be. Very inspired by Lori Marie Jenkins. I just wanted a tab, a stopper, so that the whole tag couldn't get pulled out of the book. Man. Noise, noise, noise. So yeah, I won't do anything. We could, as I said, we could cut the frame down and cover the whole thing with a book page to make the page be the frame. So we'll figure that out next week as well. We have a couple pages in this section to play with. We're getting tight in here though, guys. Oh, look at her. Getting tight in the creepy baby. Creepy baby. All right. So I think I'm going to call it a night. I want to thank you all so very much for coming to play. Apologize for it not being Thursday night. It was a day late and $1 short. How do you like me now? I want to thank all of you, honestly. Happy Memorial Day. Thank you so much for being my friends and for hanging out with me. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. Ring my bell if you'd like to get notified when I go on. And if you wouldn't mind a thumbs up or a thumbs down, that'd be awesome. Oh, Amy, awesome. You guys, oh, you're so welcome. Enjoy the rest of your holiday weekend. I will be bopping in and out between playing outside and playing with the girls and working on that garden. We decided we're just going to push the weeds aside and throw some more vegetables in. Because if we don't plant them now, there's not a chance we're going to have enough summer to get any vegetables out. All right, guys. Love you all very, very much. And, oh, thanks, Roy. All your fingers. The creepy baby will eat them. Love you guys, and I will see you real soon. Stay well, stay safe, and still try to stay home a little bit, please. Okay, love you. Night.